Gonna try to hook this up. You know what? Let me just show around. There's a couple people that said they wanted to look at my setup in my basement. I carousel over there. All those on that. The majority of them say Zippo on them somewhere, except for the bottom three. And then there's my little cheat sheet. And then over here is my carousel. These are kind of camel down, and then Marlboro down to Doral or Doral or tomato. The cigar one down to the Pacquiana to Spirits and Anheuser-Busch. All right. All right. This package that I got, like I mentioned in the sneak, it was an employee of Zippo. He was the art director from 2002 to 2008. And sorry, Dale, if I butcher this, but his name is Dale Ver Voort. I even looked online how to pronounce it, but there was different pronunciations, with AI or whatever. I'm sure they're going to tell you all different kinds of things. I think he said it was a Bavarian name, but his name is Dale Vervoort. Like I said, I think it's Vervoort. And Dale, like I said, I'm sorry if I butchered that. But what I mentioned is I bought this down in Coriopolis, PA, about a month ago. It was like $1. Matter of fact, the tag's still on here. It was $1.99. You can see winter 2002, 2003, and it's just got some information in here, different tricks, some of the products that they were coming out. But what I didn't know was when I was flipping through it, you look here on the layout and design. It's got two names, and Dale's one of them. So Dale helped do the artwork on this and design it. So there's his name right there in Zippo Click, which I tried to go online, and a lot of their stuff, they used to have a club, like Case Knife has a club. My dad used to belong to it. He was a club member, and Zippo used to have that, but they've done away with that. And I tried to look up at a website, and it was no longer active. But anyways, there's Dale's name right there for this. I just thought it was neat. These were his lighters, and I just happened to coincidentally pick this up. They only had one at a antique shop, and Dale's name was in it. He helped design this catalog. I thought it was neat. All right, let's see what we got. All right, see if I can do this without. Wonder if I can. No, I thought maybe I could zoom out, but I don't see a way to zoom out. So let's see what we got here. A tube. Let's see what's in this. Zippo. And I did ask Dale's permission if I could open this up on a live, and he said absolutely. So all right. There we go. 50th anniversary. I believe not the original building, but probably the second building, if I'm not mistaken. And I know that they updated it, and you can see on the picture the black and white one, I think was original, possibly. And then the one down here that they did some updates to it. But thank you, Dale. Dale signed it. I asked him if he would sign some stuff somewhere since these were his lighters, and he got them by being an employee at Zippo. Like I said, from 2002 to 2008, he was the art director. And he did tell me he really enjoyed working there. But originally, the artist that uh, for this series signed it there, and then I believe that's Dale's handwriting there that I asked him if he would sign some stuff for me. But I didn't realize that was big in the pictures that he showed. I just thought it was like a little 8.5 by 5. But and then this little card. All right, you guys can read that. You don't need me to read it for you. But during the holidays. Oh, that's pretty. That's a nice engraving. And I'm going to look at my little cheat sheet here. Lighter and poster signed by Zippo artist Tom Segrin with Happy Holidays card message from Sarah Dorn, Greg Booth, and George Duke. Uh, and of course, like I said, I asked Dale to sign it, and he graciously did that. Like I said, Dale got these whenever he was an employee, and he's got it sealed, so I'm not going to break the seal. Back in '05, like I said, from 2005 to 2008. This is dated J05. And of the Barber Street Zippo offices. There it is, built 1955. I'll leave those out there so you can look at them. All right. All right. Kind of shaking a little bit just because I'm excited to receive these from Dale. These were an employee at Zippo. He enjoyed his time there, and he acquired these when he worked there. I'm sorry. I still love American companies that still make stuff in America. I think they should be treasured. We should uh, purchase from them, keep them going. And Zippo here in a couple years will be at 100 years. So this is the 75th year. Let me go to my cheat sheet. All right, this one. Is this one? No. I think there's in here. Let's open it. There's Dale's name and the department he worked in. Employee edition. Oh, Dale signed that. Thank you, Dale. I hope to meet Dale one day. He doesn't live in Bradford anymore, but there we go. Certificate of authenticity. I'm reading it also. We salute the employees of Zippo, both past and present, for the significant contribution they have made to make Zippo Manufacturing Company the greatest company it is today. Amen. I agree with that. The different scripts. Zippo, Zippo, Zippo. 75th year, 75 years. 1932 to 2007. Stamped A 2007. The people of Zippo has always remain our strength, the source of our pride in our past, and the source of optimism for the future. Oh, there's Dale's engraved, his name engraved on the lighter. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'm one place that I worked, I think that they actually seemed to value the employees and they actually did stuff for the employees. All the other places we never got anything. I mean, not even like a lunch, let alone, to be able to get part of the product that you're there to make and produce and sell. And get it engraved. I think Zippo loves their employees, just like I would assume the employees love Zippo. And the one place that I worked at, the reason they did it because weren't making much above minimum wage. So I think they did that to at least we got something. All right, B07, and I am gonna strike it. There we go. All right, 75 years. Employee edition. Guess I should leave that open. All right. There's this. It says Bravo, I can see. Big old box. OC Tanner, the recognition experts. Here is Dale's certificate of achievement. Dale Ver Voort, 5 years of service. Thank you for your commitment and dedication. Your contributions are important to the success of our organization. Greg Booth, President and CEO. And again, Dale signed it. Thank you, Dale. Ring sizer. Service awards. See, I think Zippo goes all out for their employees. Like I said, I've only worked for one employee that seemed like that they even um, honored the fact that you worked there, that you were part of the team by providing something back to you. October 13th, 2007, Penn Hills Club, Bradford, PA. 31st Annual Zippo Service Award Ceremony. Give you a chance to pause that. Prime rib. I don't know what kind of chicken that is. I can roulade. Battered walleye. So these are different awards for the different years that people work there. I'm going to be going up to Bradford for Lighter Palooza 6 and the one that Zippo has too. And that'd be nice if I could meet some of the employees. Just to talk to them, get their experience. Had a friend of mine I was in the service with, and he was fortunate enough and forethought had enough foresight to go and videotape his grandfather because he was in World War II, just to get those memories, and now his kids will be able to see that. All right, let's look for Dale. There's Dale's name there. Oh, even brought retirees back. That's pretty cool. And even list the ones that are no longer here. That's awesome. There's Dale's name. 5-year service award. There we go. Dale's name on it. 5 years. See, and this is stuff. And the reason I want to show this is I've never seen anything like this. I would assume a lot of other people have never seen it. And, you know, for posterity's sake, it's just I'm gracious to be able to do this to show people. I'm going to thank you for all your years of service. Thank you for all your years of dedicated service to Zippo. And there's the Mr. Duke, Mr. Booth, and Mrs. Dorn. So it's H06 and H06. I'm sorry, guys. If anyone's commenting, I'm sorry. I don't know how to do that. Especially, I know some people they actually have somebody that can do multiple things. It's just me. Got to give it the good old click and the spark. Look at that. That's awesome. And thank you, Mr. Duke, and now his son is in his ranks. Thank you for treating your customers and your employees with respect, dignity, and for honoring them with these things. The last one that I'm going to pull out, I'm and I just randomly picked these, but I was down to two, so I knew what was left, and I intentionally left the last one for last. I mean, all this stuff is special. And the thing I don't understand with this live is I try to go back through in my other live and see this because I know there were some comments because I could see them, but then I tried to go back and look at them afterwards, and I didn't know how to access them or if it even saves them. So I apologize for that if I can't respond back because I'm ignorant to this YouTube live stuff. I've only been doing it for like 6 weeks. So, but I'm learning. All right. Wooden gift box plain. I see 400 million. Yep, 400 million, September 3rd, 2003. And thank you, Dale. I really appreciate you signing these. You signed the box. American walnut made in the USA. She come out of her position. That's okay. You guys would like to pause that. Hopefully that's looks like it's focused on my end. Uh, so there's that. And nice engraving. 400 million. Eye of '03. It's armor. And September 3rd, 2003. 9106. I think that's Dale's um, employee number. Let me look real quick. Zippo model 250. Employee number and date engraved on the back side. Yes, so that shows that it is an employee lighter. IO3. 400 million Zippos. All right. Dale graciously signed this also. Thank you, Dale. We can see that it's number 74 of 75, Dale signature. There is a signature there. I don't know who or what that is, but this is I'm sure you woodworkers out there know this. This is a think. Let me read so I don't say or so I don't screw it up. Limited edition, 74 out of 75. Um, Original bird's eye maple box. So bird's eye maple. Beautiful, isn't it? It's even got a an inlay here. It's pretty nice. Well, not pretty nice. Very nice. Okay. Again, certificate. So so you can read it, pause and read. Marks the 75th anniversary of H.J. Bailey Company. In 84, we first began doing business with Zippo. Some of you have been with us since the beginning, and others joined us along the way. This commemorative gift set, of which only 75 were manufactured, is our gift to you to say thanks for all you have done to help us grow our Zippo business over the years. We look forward to an exciting new future. Sina Allen and Barry Roth. Those would be from the company that this is um, honoring. Well, honoring Zippo, and check that out. 75 years, H.J. Bailey Company. I'm going to pull them out. Isn't this cool, though? Right here, two different lighters that mark 75. Isn't that cool? I mean, I've seen the pictures, that I printed out, but it does not do this justice. And of course, a Mozzie Zippo. That's just cool. That's not cool. That's awesome cool. All right, let's take the first lighter out. C of O 07. Got the wood, kind of like the what's that series? The Woodchuck series. There we go. We'll pull the number 7 out. Celebrating 75 years, H.J. Bailey Company, your nationwide wholesale distributor. A07. I'm gonna say that's black. Looks like, I think that's like black ice. Um, but saying also that this is 74 of 75. All right, there's a 7. And there's the 5. C of O 07. Again, 74 of 75. And let's look at the certificate of authenticity for the Mozzie. H.J. Bailey, 75th, 74 of 75, 2007. All right. Just, let me see, make sure that that's. Sorry, guys. It doesn't allow me to adjust the zoom, so you can pause that. And I've always wanted an authentic Mozzie lighter. I mean, who doesn't, right? E of '06. There's Mozzie signature. 2007, 74 of 75. Look at that. 75th H.J. Bailey Company. And unfortunately, I mean, I didn't go online to look up H.J. Bailey Company, but I'm going to. Um, so since there's a cigar in there, since they're a Zippo nationwide wholesale distributor, I'm assuming they also do Tobacco stuff. But that's just hard to believe that this was hand painted. Look how intricate that is. Beautiful. And again, I want to thank Dale for signing everything and for offering his stuff up for sale. And I was the lucky one. I'm going to call myself lucky. I was the lucky one that was able to obtain these things from him. And I'm honored to share these things with you guys and whoever watches this, other than who's logged on now. But there we go. And let me just also say the project that I have mentioned about in the in some of my other shorts, it has started, but unfortunately, due to time constraints, if you will, it's not going to be available until July. And basically, what I'm doing I took some Zippo lighters, brass and chrome, that weren't. Some of them were actually the two that was in my short from Walmart. I took the protective uh, covering off of it, took them off, um, and just some other lighters that was really they were just plain, and they're going to customize them, if you will. So I'm looking forward to that. I sat with the owner. Yeah, it's just a small town guy in Ohio. But once I do it, I'll put his information in there. He says he will accept mail orders for it, and I'm really hoping that they're going to turn out nice. Um, but like I said, they're not available till July. And then another guy I gave him four lighters, and he's going to do some things on it. Not as intricate as the guy from July, but maybe his will be done soon, and I'll be able to post those. The other lighters are going to be done right before Lighter Palooza 6, and I'll be taking them up there just to showcase them, if you will, to show people up there, just to get a reaction, see what they think. I've never seen this customization done, and I mean, it's not grandiose or anything. It's just something I've never seen done, and I wanted to try something new, and I will be showing that when those are done. Um, let's see if there's. Let me see. Nope, it just has some names, but I don't see any chat. But all right, thanks guys. Thanks for watching the live, and if you're coming in after the fact, thank you for watching it. These are Zippo employee Dale, and I'm going to butcher his name for Vervoort. These were his items. He got these when he worked at Zippo Manufacturing Company from 2008, from 2002 to 2008. He was the art director, and he acquired these while he worked at Zippo. Um, so there you go. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate you watching.